righty, here we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have been incognito for quite some time, but we have returned.
I'm sorry to interrupt. The 17-year-old wants to know if she wants to pick us up coffee for us.
Yes.
The answer is yes, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
The answer is yes. That is a rare occurrence.
It is.
Vanessa Garreton's here.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hello,
I have to
madam.
send this because this is a...
Victoria Ketchum is here. Hello, hello, Victoria. I don't recognize your name. So this might be the first time you've showed up. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I'm not usually on my phone. I just have to send the coffee order to the 17-year-old.
Always on her phone. I can't get her off of her phone. It's just like
I think he's
glued
such a liar.
to her hand.
Kokomo.
Kokomo?
Large sugar-free
yeah.
Kokomo.
I was thinking...
Aruba, Jamaica.
Way down in Kokomo. Yeah. Tell us about your Thanksgiving trip. Well, that is exactly what we're going to be doing. We got to go see the grandbaby. My oldest son, David,
cute.
and his wife, Bruna, back in September, had Violet. And Violet is a stinking cutie pants.
Stinking cutie pants.
Dadgummit. David's got his work cut out for him later on. Literally. Victoria says she's been part of the community for a couple of months, but my husband just fixed my YouTube channel. I can now comment.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, sweet.
Yes.
Well, good. Jessie, I live in Fairbanks.
Oh,
Victoria says.
I know Fairbanks. We lived in Anchorage. We lived in LA of Alaska, not Fairbanks. But we would go up to Fairbanks.
Yes.
Usually for the fair. We would take the train up for the fair.
The fair?
Mm-hmm.
How much was the fair?
I don't know.
F-A-R-E. Come on. It's just...
Oh, I was a kid. I don't know.
Man. I love your Christian presence and family focus. Well, thank you, Victoria.
Thank you so much.
That
So do we.
Very much. Yeah, so do we. Exactly.
Isn't that great?
Happy belated Thanksgiving all the way from Quebec. All right. Do you say Quebec or Quebec?
I think they say Quebec.
Well...
Tell us.
Yeah, tell us. Do you use the Q-U sound, Qu, or is it K? Is it the hard K?
Oh, gosh, it's recording all this.
Live the fair, love the fair. That could be a typo that she corrected, or it could be 2 period hard stop sentences. Let's see here.
Sorry, I'm done. I promise.
She's not done.
It's usually one of the kids calls us when we're unalive, and it's my kids, not yours.
No, mine does too.
Yeah, when we're like,
all of them.
Do we have plans at 7:06 tonight?
Working here. 7:06.
It's always random questions.
That is true. So yes, it was a correction.
It was a great.
All right, there we go.
It was a great Thanksgiving trip.
Yeah, the trip was something else. We went
nice.
to my second oldest son, David, is in the Army, and he is stationed at Fort Liberty, formerly known as Fort Bragg, which is the home of the Airborne and Special Operations. Yeah. Green Berets, Red Berets, those are the 2 kinds of groups of people that you see running around there.
Literally walking in front of you.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, I am in awe and overwhelmed with gratitude at our servicemen who do this every day for our liberties and our freedoms. So I felt honored to be there.
It was cool. It was very cool. No U sound, at least in the French pronunciation.
No U.
Quebec.
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 Not Qua.
No, not Quebec. That's stupid American. That's stupid American pronunciation. All right. So yeah, we were down in North Carolina, and we were visiting them. We went. Let's see. We left November 23rd, Saturday,
Yes.
November 23rd, which is why we didn't do a Q&A that day.
Yep.
And then passes were great. We flew down there and we came back
This
last
morning.
night.
Well, this morning.
This morning.
Early.
We landed at like 11:40 at night, and we got our luggage at 12:15, and we waited for an hour for our Park and Jet truck to come pick us up.
There was an accident on like the one road between like the freeways and the airport. So everybody's on that road.
But I also think everybody and their mother came
Was
back from
traveling
Thanksgiving
yesterday.
last night
Yeah.
at midnight.
Seriously.
Because there were so many people there. Anyway, we had to wait for an hour. We finally got back to our car and actually went and got gas and got on the road at about 2 o'clock. It's a 3-hour drive. No, I'm serious.
about 2.5
It was one. It was no. It was
2 hours.
It was
and 46,
1:30
and I
because
think
it is about a 3-hour drive, and we got back at about 4:30.
Yeah, we rolled up at 4:30, and I had the alarm set for 5:45.
Yep.
So let's go.
So we are both running on fumes right now, but I thought it would
It's all good. We
thought it'd
wanted
be
to see you guys.
important to reestablish comms, as it were. Someday I want to do an Alaskan cruise, Vanessa says.
Oh.
Philip said, I just did an Alaskan cruise
That's
this
awesome.
last September. And Vanessa says, in 7 days, I'll be heading to the Caribbean. I'm so excited, especially since it's been quite cold here in Pennsylvania.
You're just a couple of weeks off,
If you just
Vanessa.
waited a couple of weeks and gone on the Dice Tower cruise, we'd be there.
And I'd be playing with you.
Yeah. Games. Hello. Duh. Blake Cavaney has been doing the Truffle Shuffle for 12 months, y'all. A member of the channel for 12 months. And by the way, you can be a member of the channel. You just have to click that little membership icon up there at the top of the channel page. And there are 4 different levels set up. There is the Chester Copperpot, the Truffle Shuffle, the You Goonie level, and I can't remember what the 4th one is now.
I have no attention. I can't remember.
I can't remember what the 4th one is there. But anyway, thank you for being a member for 12 months, Blake. We appreciate that so much.
Super do.
Hey, it's when my friend is available. Plus, he doesn't play board games, sadly.
Oh, Vanessa.
It's like somebody needs to get some new friends.
Oh, she has a huge friends group, and
I
they play
know.
games all the
I'm
time.
just joking. Jeez.
But you should have convinced him to go on the cruise.
Yep, because there's a lot of stuff to do other
Can't
than
wait
gaming on
until
the cruise.
at some point in our lives, we will be able to game together. It will happen.
Well, it's coming up. We're at 8.32.
At some point, I will get to game with
Subscribers.
Vanessa.
8.32 thousand subscribers. So at some point, she has said when we hit 10, she's coming to celebrate with us. So we're going to hold her feet to that fire.
Nah, we'll just be happy if she stays friends and stays on our chats. I don't know.
You got to be careful.
I will just be happy that people follow us.
All right, so we did. I took. Let me see. How many games did I take?
Well, you took 6. You bought 3.
Yep, I took 6, and I bought. No, I took 7, and I bought 3,
Oh, right,
and we only played 9 of the 10.
right.
But we played 9 out of 10.
Which is pretty good.
That's pretty good right there. And we
we
played
have
them
some words
multiple
about
times
some of them.
as well. We're about to throw some hands. Don't worry, Jessie. It will happen, Vanessa says. All right, so let's go ahead and just get the hand throwing out of the way.
Okay. You
So,
want to talk about what we played?
yeah, what we'll do is we'll talk about each of the games we played. We'll give our initial impressions or our,
Comments or the feel of the game or whatever.
how the game feels. So, this one first.
Oh, we're starting with that one.
I told you we're going to throw hands first. So my son is a football player, and he loves football.
Loves football.
Super into football, but he's not really into board games.
No.
Not that much. He'll play, and he did
He did.
play.
He played a couple. I think he played
played
3 games.
3 or 4 of them, yeah. So, but we were walking through Walmart, and he saw this when he was at Walmart with David, and then he was like, then when we went with him to Walmart, he took me to show me this. He was like, I'll play this with you. I was like, fine and dandy, I'll buy it. So I bought it. It's Uno.
It is.
So if you like Uno, you'll probably like this game. It's Uno. But it's got a little extra thing in it where you can draft players. Each player gets 8, each of the players of the game gets 8 football player cards that have like special abilities on them. And it's too small, and you can activate those players whenever you play a color card that has a star or an elite symbol on it. And you can activate that dude once, and then he goes into your discard pile, and then it gets replaced by another player out of your 8-card deck. And it's like you can skip twice, or you get somebody draws a card, the next person draws a card, and then you reverse. Mm-hmm. Or you can target somebody to draw 2 cards, and then,
that was different.
That kind of stuff. So it had a whole bunch of different things that you can do with those player cards. Mm-hmm. But generally speaking, you're still just playing Uno. So if you like Uno, you'll probably like this. If you don't like Uno, this is one of those games that I could make if I made videos of I played X number of games so that you wouldn't have to. Mm-hmm. This would be on that video for me, because I don't like Uno. I played the crap out of Uno.
Oh, growing up.
Yes, and I'm so done with Uno. But I will say they do have a drafting mechanism where you can draft your players, and so there's that kind of cool factor to it. I did enjoy that.
And there were some nice. We got a couple hydrofoil, like foily, fancy cards. So
yeah, so I think it's better than regular Uno. It's definitely better than Uno Attack.
Oh gosh, that was terrible.
Hate, double hate. Loathe entirely Uno Attack. But this one's not bad. It kind of gives you that feeling of I'm a little bit different than everybody else because my team is different than everybody else's. So it's not bad. But this is so far down the list of me wanting to play it. Now, if Aiden says, hey, will you play this? Sure, let's play it. So there's that. What did you think?
Agreed. It was Uno.
The
thing about Uno is every single person that has played it ever has their own house rules.
Yep, exactly.
That they play. Well, this is what we always did.
Well, this is what you're supposed to do. Nope.
No, we actually read the rules. This is what we're supposed to do.
That's a house rule. Everything, almost everything, unless you're just playing the card and doing what the card says, almost everything is a house rule.
And so playing Uno with people that have played Uno before. No, that's not how you do it, and this is what I do, and I don't have to do that, and this is blah, blah. So that was kind of interesting. I'm grateful that...
yes, they are current football players, sorry.
They are current football players.
Like Christian McCaffrey's in there.
There was only one Bears player.
Only one Bear, DJ Moore's in the
There were a couple Seahawks players.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't know, that's all I know.
There were no Dolphins.
There were no Dolphins.
Much to Aiden's chagrin.
Aiden was upset about that. But there were additional packs you could buy, it looked like.
Yes. That's another thing that this does. You can add players to your deck, to the pool that you draft from, by buying collectible card packs.
Yeah.
So Uno Elite is technically a collectible card game.
Right.
Or a trading card game, because you can collect these cards and your pool will be much different than everybody else's. And that is actually another way you can build your 8-card deck on your own, and then you bring your 8-card deck and all of the players bring their 8-card decks, and you play the game as would normally. Vanessa says she doesn't mind Uno. Blake said the same thing. Philip says kids like Uno, great for them.
They do.
BTS Uno has a card where you have to do a K-pop dance. I would lose. period. I would just give up. If I got that card played on me, I would just say, you win.
I guess I'm done.
I lose. I recently bought Uno Show 'em No Mercy. Actually excited for that version. Show 'em No Mercy.
So it's got to be like draw four, draw four, draw four.
I have a Seinfeld version of Uno that has some stuff added to it. I haven't played it, though. Uno is one of those games that's good for playing with people who might not all speak the same language.
Totally an international game.
I have some really funny memories playing with my family.
Yeah.
Well, I really don't. It's just that usually you either love Uno or you hate it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Or you don't mind it or you hate it.
Right.
I don't think I've met anybody that loves Uno.
Right.
Except for Jonathan. Jonathan loved Uno Attack. He was going to play that game that night, and we were happy to oblige. But my goodness, Jonathan wanted to play Uno Attack.
To play that so much.
He wanted to play it so bad. So we did. And it was fun. You know, we had a fun time, but it was because of the group. It wasn't
the thing I can say positively about Uno is I feel like on every trip with my family, wherever we were, flying at the cabin in Alaska or camping, we had a deck of Uno cards. So...
Along the same lines, what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple of more, and then we're actually going to get to the contest winner, because I know people might be showing up because...
That's important. So we should get to the next point.
Yeah,
yes.
We're
focus,
going to do that. This is kind of in the same genre of games.
Sure.
As far as card games are concerned. So
sure.
We'll do this one, and then we'll go off. But we played Doomlings. Doomlings is actually a neat little tableau builder card game, where you're just trying to have the most points scored by the end of the third catastrophe.
Right.
Somewhere on a doomed and distant planet, life has emerged, competing for dominance under the world's inevitable destruction. Score points by playing traits from your Doomling species, making them more adaptable, resilient, and mischievous. Play traits across multiple rounds called ages, but be warned, hidden in the ages are catastrophes, special rounds that befall the planet, forcing you to adapt your strategy until the end of the world. So you play through basically 3 ages, because once the third catastrophe comes out, that's the end of the third age, and whoever has the most points is the winner. But it has a little bit of take that in it. It has a little bit of comboing in it. There's a little bit of set collection in there as well. It's a really neat little, and she usually geeks out because all of the illustrations are like little cute little thingies.
They're cute little, they're like amoeba.
Blobs
they're
of
cute
whatever.
Little blobs.
Yeah.
They're super cute. And they have these little funny, like, quotes on the top, or sayings, or like, they're not a quote, but they have something funny. Can you show one?
Yeah, let's try.
Because it's cute.
Let's see, where is it?
I don't know.
So let's see. All right, so here are all of the traits. Tiny. Whittle ittle teensy weensy.
Yeah. So, and they're just cute. I know you can't see that, but they're cute little illustrations.
Spiny. Don't pet my fish. Blubber. It's protective fat, thank you very much.
See, they're funny.
Flatulence. 5-alarm chili? Fire in the hole! Altruistic. Can I borrow a few bucks? I donated all my money to charity. Territorial. Everything that smells like pee is mine.
Ew.
Fine motor skills. I have traced a shape, and it's just a pencil being held by a circle.
Yeah, they're all like little circles, but they're cute. I think the art is cute. Their faces are cute. And the little things at the top of each card really make me smile.
Yeah.
We've played this one a couple of times.
Yeah, we have. And I actually taught this to a couple that was new to our group.
New to gaming, yeah.
Yeah, and they loved it. Had a great time. At least that's what they said. And
they were asking when they left.
Yep.
How do we play this? How do we buy this?
Let's see here. Artwork is very cute, and the tongue-in-cheek humor is funny, but man, I got slaughtered playing this. That's usually what happens.
Right.
1 or 2 people get super high scores. Everybody else is like mediocre.
But
that's not really the point of the game. The point is to just kind of goof off.
For me, it was the gene pool size. Sam's over there playing with like 8 or 9 gene pool, and that means as many cards as you can have in your hand.
Yeah.
And I had like 2. I
3.
was like,
Yeah, that's what it's usually been, is that, you know, it turns out that
somebody will get a good gene pool.
somebody or a couple of people will get their gene pool, will get all their traits that like give you plus to gene pool.
other
Everybody
guys
else is
get
like, nope.
And we
I'm
get the
working with 3
punishment.
cards over
Catastrophe.
here. Yeah.
Reduce your gene pool. I was like,
I watched a play of Doomlings, and it seemed pretty lucky but cute. It is lucky.
It was super cute.
It's super lucky. It's super, you know, you're at the mercy of the card draw. What is it? A P or a P? It was P-E-E. It was like the dog. There was like a shape of an amoeba that would look like a dog on territorial, and then it said, everything that smells like pee is mine.
On that note, one of my nearest and dearest friends, every time she goes to a potluck, you know how we all, at Christmas, or when you're bringing your tray of cookies or whatever, and you write your name either on masking tape or on the tray, so you'll remember it. It'll eventually come back to you.
Yep.
She just used to write mine.
Well, she knew it was hers, right?
And everybody would be like, whose tray is this? It says mine. You know,
go,
mine.
Yep, mine.
Mine.
That's cool.
Her cooler, right on top,
Mine.
says mine.
All right, let's see.
That's Jen.
I got to. All right, so we are going to be announcing our November giveaway. I do not have the People's Choice Top 10 historically themed games ready to go yet, but it is coming. It will be coming up probably next week. I'll probably get that done next week. And we'll talk about what's going to be like here on the channel for the next couple of weeks, because as you've noticed, we're kind of in flux here. We are going to be hopefully signing papers tomorrow or Thursday. We were supposed to sign them today, but thank you, FedEx, for not doing your jobs properly. In this particular case, the papers did not get here in time for us to show up. And we actually had an appointment at 2 o'clock today that had to get postponed until tomorrow. And that's only if they show up tomorrow. And if they don't show up tomorrow, then we have to push it off to the next day. And this is getting kind of nail-bitey here, because we already have rental truck ready to go for Friday and Saturday.
We have Amazon deliveries coming.
We have furniture being delivered.
We have lovely friends who are coming down to help us.
Yes, so this is going to be... it's a little bit stressful. But anyway, what we are doing is we are giving away this right now for our November giveaway. This is an all-in Joan of Arc, Time of Legends Joan of Arc. And except for one thing, I'm keeping it.
You're keeping the dragon.
I'm keeping the legendary dragon because it's mine. Period. End of discussion.
Mine.
Mine. So keep that in mind. We are giving away all of this stuff right here. So one person is going to get all of this.
And it will probably come in 2 different boxes.
It's probably going to come in a couple of boxes. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff.
But it includes the playmat.
Yep. Playmat, core box, reliquary, siege, super exclusives, village pack, legendary battles, and Arc Nova. And there's the playmat right up there. So that is the giveaway this month. So let's go ahead and get to picking this out. Let's see. Here is my email. There are, now I'm having to do a little bit of math here because there were 45 entries, but 2 of them, I believe, are international people. We aren't able to do this international. Shipping is just way too expensive. So
it'd be cheaper for you to come and fly, see us, and take your package home.
No, that wouldn't be true. All right, so there are 43 entries. 43 entries, so we're going to go over to, I'm not going to show you because, but
I'm here.
She'll keep me honest. She doesn't have to keep me honest. I'm honest anyway. But
he's very honest.
Let's see. All right, so we need to go to random.org. That's the site that I use for random number generation. And there is a minimum number of 1. There will be a maximum number of 43. All right, 43,
True.
and we will generate that number, and it came up with
33.
33. All right, so number 33. So I have 1 through 45 here. So you want me to start at the bottom and
Oh, I
count
can't
backwards?
Do that. No, you have to count down. You can't count.
Okay. All right, well, we won't do it
Or
that
do
way
it
then.
the fast way. Count up.
Count up?
I mean, like 45, 44, 43,
That's counting down.
42. See, I
You
can't
want me
do
to do
this.
that? Okay,
Sure, go
I'll
ahead.
do that.
It's
All
or
right,
go up.
you ready?
What is it? 12. I don't know.
So we're going to start down here with number 45,
Yes.
44,
Yes.
43,
Yes.
42, 41,
Yes. So close.
40,
Yep.
39, 38, 37, 36.
Killing us.
So close. 36, so close. 35, 34, 33. All
that
right.
makes me happy.
33. Well,
Wait. First off, two of the people that I really love in this channel were really close.
super close. And
Vanessa and Tom.
a third,
Really sorry. but you guys were
really close.
Really close.
Really, really close.
But I am actually super grateful that we get to give away amazing gifts, and it's really the people that are on this chat frequently and active and
gonna double
kind of
check
feel
here
like
if it does.
friends to me. You know,
So
like
we started with 43, right?
you said 45.
I did.
Yes.
Oh, but that still matters. No, we shouldn't start with 45. We should start with 43. So we haven't announced anything yet. That's important.
Wait. 43. We were at I thought your page went to
It
45.
did go to 45, yes.
And
but
we only counted 43.
Right. Because a
We're-
couple of
we're
them
a
are
little wrong.
international.
Okay,
orders.
okay.
So hold on.
Everybody
Let's
just
try
hold
this
your
again.
horses. Maybe just count the normal way.
No, 43.
That makes me crazy. So go up 10.
42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. It's right there.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
David and Liz Burton. David and Liz Burton, a.k.a. King Chaos.
That's a great name.
King Chaos. So that you guys are our winners. So I'm going to be reaching out to you guys of a ginormous game. Of a ginormous game. We're going to be sending this to you for free. All right. So that is that.
But it makes me so happy that our chat is filled with people that I actually would consider my friends. Like,
Yeah.
I talk to you guys more than I to my family.
Sounds like a personal problem.
No, it's not. I got great people that will watch us. I love it. It makes me really happy.
Yep. All right. So David and Liz Burton, congratulations. I'll be reaching out to you guys later on this evening and letting you know of your winning. And they actually have a pretty good list here too. As far as their historically themed games,
Read it.
They Come Unseen, a really cool submarine combat game.
Ooh.
Condottiere, old, I believe that is Spanish Civil War game, I think, maybe, I don't know. La Famiglia, the Great Mafia War, Dutch Resistance, Orange Shall Overcome, and Empires in Arms.
That's great.
3 out of those games I really have enjoyed. I haven't played La Famiglia or Empires in Arms, but all those other 3 are very good games. So that's a good list. Anyway,
So, what is it?
David and Liz Burton,
David and Liz.
King Chaos. Congratulations, and that is our giveaway. All
That's
right.
amazing.
Yes. Such a huge giveaway is correct, Evan Kelly. Shauna says congratulations. Everybody else says congrats.
It's a huge giveaway, you guys.
It's true, Sam. She's online late at night. Kidding. I don't know what that means.
Who?
Who?
Who's online?
One of
Yeah.
us.
Oh, you're not on live chat.
Oh, I'm not. Well, that's stinky
Okay, if we
poo-poo.
missed something in the chat, please say it again.
Yep.
Because we weren't on live chat. So.
Okay, so here we go. These games work if you know not to take it seriously. Okay, don't you love it when you go over to help someone move and they have nothing packed and ready?
Oh, that I can't.
just use a refrigerator box. Is there a date for a December giveaway?
Oh, valid question.
No, not yet.
We will think about that this week. How about that?
Yeah, we have a lot going on right now. We haven't put
We
together
should be able to
anything
do
for
a
December.
Q&A.
Yeah,
I don't know
We will.
where we will be.
Well, we'll see.
It might be from our phone in the car.
No, that's not going to happen. What's that closet coats game behind Jessie?
Yeah, totally not. My mom helped us pack while they were here.
Yeah.
And she just took coats and put them in a box. That is not a box of games. That is a box to fill an empty hole on a shelf.
Yes.
Because it looked better to have a box than an empty hole on the shelves.
That is correct.
All
right.
Yeah, my mom packed that. Also, my mom, she's not watching, but she did label a couple boxes that made me laugh. One says, if you can't find it, it's probably in here. And the other one said, really big comforters. But she didn't say it that way.
Yep. Says
Big
she said
donkey comforters. That's what she wrote on the box.
Yep. Blankets? BA blankets.
Yes.
Let's see. I would have won had I entered, Blake says.
You could have.
Off to work. Good evening, all. Maybe next giveaway won't be so huge and you'll be able to ship to Quebec.
Oh, let's work on that.
That
Let's
will
do that.
be a
Let's
thing.
do a December
That will
thing
be
where
a
we could
thing.
do international.
Changing houses. Yes, we are, David. We are changing houses. We're basically just moving into town. And we got a pretty good deal on a larger house that we are probably going to be able to pay off completely once we sell this house. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, we're very
Donkey comforters. Cool.
Well, you know.
Kind of, sort of. All right, so back to what we were playing. Again, congratulations, Dave and Liz. We'll reach out to you. We also were able to play Forest Shuffle. Now,
I love Forest Shuffle.
you know that we love this game. We've talked about it a lot.
I lose every time I play. Don't call me a shark on this one at all.
No.
I literally lose like by 50 points every time I play this game.
This is
I
literally
really like this game.
Yeah, this is literally, I think, Jess's kryptonite because she loves the
can't.
illustrations so much.
I do.
She, I want that card. Oh,
I
want that card.
I really want the hedgehog.
No synergy
No,
whatsoever.
has no points. It's not getting me anything.
No comboing at all.
No.
But I love these two cards because they look so good in my trees.
That's exactly.
Yes.
So I get smoked when we play this. The nice thing was we played this with David and Aiden.
Yeah.
Bruna didn't get to play, but she was mad because she didn't get to play. She was at work.
She was off to work. Yeah.
Or
she's
school.
studying
She's
to
off to
be
school.
a paramedic, and so she had to do her clinics a few of the nights that we were there. So she actually did 3 12-hour shifts, and one was quite harrowing, and the other 2 were not as much, but. I think she's going to be doing a good job with that. But
so
she
proud of
wasn't
her.
able to play Forest Shuffle with us because of that. But we, Jess and I, and then David and Aiden played this, and they all had a good time.
I lose incredibly at this game every time I play. But I have a good time. I really like it. So
Yeah.
if you ever want to beat me at a game, just play Forest Shuffle. Because I'll get I think I had 70 points. And everyone else had 140.
You say changing houses like it's changing underwear. No.
Yeah, because if we say move, we both get stressed out.
Yeah, that is true.
Don't say that word.
Is there a card called Truffle Shuffle in this game, Blake asks. No, there is not.
But there are
No, there is
mushrooms.
not. But there are mushrooms, yeah. Yay, Forest Shuffle. I played this on Saturday. Crushed my friend by 80 points.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I actually saw you post it, and we had just finished playing, and I was like, we did too! But I wasn't.
Are you leaving your old house with a custom board game shelves? No.
We're gonna take the shells.
Yeah, we're taking the
unless
shells with us.
you want to buy an Wenatchee and buy the shells. Then we'll make it come with the
Nope,
guests.
nope, nope.
No,
That's not it.
we're gonna pick the
But
shelves with
we
us.
really enjoy this game. I also have the Alpine expansion in here, but I know there's another one out that we need to get.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't remember the name of it, though. So that was Forest Shuffle. Also played a game of Middle Ages.
Oh, yeah. This
I
was
actually
fun.
traded Ezra and Nehemiah for this because it's not that I don't like Ezra and Nehemiah. It's just that it's one of JT's favorite games.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, and I really liked this one. And this kind of game and the lightness of
It
it
can get to our table.
is going to
easier.
be hitting our
Yeah.
table at board game events and that kind of stuff a lot more frequently
yeah.
than Ezra and Nehemiah will.
I
So,
agree.
and if I ever want to play Ezra and Nehemiah, I know JT will play it with me. So I'm not worried about it.
We just knock on the door.
Yep. So, but this is actually a really neat tableau
I like
building
this.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
I do need to get a couple of more plays on it. I've got a. We did a 3-player game of it here on the channel. We played a 4-player game of it with Bruna and David, and you and I, and
No, Aiden and David.
okay.
Because
yes,
remember he was
Bruna
like-
had to get ready. You're
yeah.
correct. You're correct. So yeah, it was David and Aiden. No, you're correct. So I want to play it 2-player because it allows for 2 players.
Cool, cool.
Although JT is under the impression that it probably won't be very good with 2 players.
Well,
But
we'll
that's
see.
one of the reasons why I want to play it with 2
This
players.
was fun. I liked this
It does
one.
go all the way up to 5. I don't know that I'll try it with 5 because more often than not, that
That fifth
maximum
player
player
just adds
count just
time.
adds a lot of time.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes
So-
it just plays easy, but sometimes it adds a lot of time.
I don't think the new expansion is available yet. No, I don't think it is either. It is coming, though. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What's the suggested age to play?
Of this
10
one?
plus. 10
Middle
plus.
ages?
So that's what it says here on the box. And that probably could be true. There is not a whole lot of hard to explain things that are going on.
No, it was.
I wouldn't necessarily say that they are easy, but I think people will be able to understand.
It was very visual.
Explaining it is not difficult
Right.
at all.
There weren't actually. I mean, the cards down here didn't have any words. Like,
Yeah, it's all symbology.
it's very.
It's all symbology. I don't think there's any language on this at all.
Yeah.
It's all symbology. It's very language independent.
Yeah.
You're just matching things with this, and you're comboing this with that. And,
Yep. Super fun.
So I think it's a pretty cool game. I want to play it some more. I am going to be doing a review of it here in the near future because that's one of the reasons why I took it. So that was Middle Ages, another game that we played.
Yeah, I like that one. That was the first time I played that one.
One of the 3 that we bought while we were there is this one right
We
here.
did do a short
Yes.
on the game shop that we visited
Yes.
called Gamers Guild of North Carolina.
Yeah.
And we did a short on that, so check that out.
7,000 square feet.
It is huge.
It's a huge store.
Huge
store and lots of playing area.
Lots of playing area. Nice lights.
A very modest sized but well packed
Yeah.
retail area.
Yeah.
Miniatures, paints,
Yeah.
board games, card games. They
Yeah.
had it all.
Yeah. It was very nice.
And then they had a whole lot of playing area for miniatures in the back, a lot of card tables out front, and board game tables out front. A lot of room.
Yeah, it was very.
And it was
very spacious.
open, very well
Well
lighted.
lit. Yeah.
Bathrooms looked clean,
Yep.
well taken care of.
Some of
So,
our favorite things about
yep.
a board game
Yep,
shop.
absolutely. So this one is called Wrath of Fire Mountain. It's by Phil Walker Harding and Eric Lang, the guy that brought us Blood Rage, Ankh, and oh man,
Raw? No.
I can't remember the name of it. The Asian themed game of that trifecta. What? The bathroom didn't have carpet?
No. I hate
No,
bathroom
it didn't,
and carpet.
thankfully. But anyway, this one has a player suggested age of 10 plus, 2 to 4 players in about 30 minutes. So basically, think of this as in the line of the Forbidden Island games, but there's area control. And you can have dinosaurs be part of your tribe.
That was cool.
And the dinosaurs do something different.
Yeah, that was neat.
It does have a dice rolling mechanism where you can, like Yahtzee, where you can roll your dice and then you get 2 re-rolls.
Yahtzee style rolling.
You can keep whatever you want, and that basically gives you your choices of what you're able to do during the course of your turn.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I actually kind of enjoyed it.
You're basically racing to a number of points that's determined by how many players you have playing. And it's pretty interesting.
It was interesting and easy to pick up, and I think this is one that we're gonna play. No, we've just played 3-person with this one.
Yeah, this is me, David, and you.
Yeah.
But Game Right is known for making those like more like, you know, those kinds of games that you'll find on like a Mensa Select list or something like that of, you know, things that are like thinky games, but they're still like family level thinky.
Yeah, this was fun.
But Eric Lang, Phil Walker Harding, I think they did a good job with this.
I thought it was nice.
Good graphic design, good component quality. It has the thing where you can put a ring on one of those dinosaurs, just like Eric likes to do. If you love it, put a ring on it. That's what he says about Blood Rage. But all the miniatures looked pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
Especially the dinosaur minis were,
it looks really
pretty
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed this. We're going to get more plays of it before we give it a full review, though. Another game that I picked up on a bargain table, a clearance rack, is pretty cool. And that is this one right here. This is actually my number 10 CMON game of all time.
That's awesome.
Based on just one play of it
it was
from
fun.
Dice Tower East. Really enjoyed it. Played it again. David didn't enjoy it that much.
He didn't. It was funny because he was like...
But it was because he was stressing about having all of the lines on his monolith string.
Yeah.
That's what he was stressing about. I think he actually enjoyed the gameplay.
Yeah.
But
he wanted it symmetrical and the lines like had to...
He was stressing about having everything straight and all that other kind
He was stressing about the visuals of it.
Yep, absolutely. Ew, just the thought of that, Vanessa says, about carpet in the bathroom.
Ugh.
It's gross. Sam has experience with that, Vanessa. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Best bathroom rant ever. I played a new game on Sunday, Cafe Barras.
I saw that you posted that. I didn't know what it was.
Adorable engine tableau building game by KTBG. Kids Table Board Games.
Oh, okay.
Kids Table Board Games, I think is what KTBG stands for. But anyway, this one's fun. I'm very close to being able to review this now. I played it single player. I played the solo mode, and then we also played that 3-player game of it. So I want to play it with a couple more times, just to kind of round out the plays, and then we'll be talking about this later on. But you already know I like it. It was on my top 10 CMON games. So there's that. We also played a game of Comic Hunters. Now, Bruna did play this with us.
Yes.
This is one that Bruna did play with us, with Bruna, David, me, and you. Just a 4-player game. And I think they all
It was kind of
enjoyed
hard
it.
for us to play 4-player with the baby because
Yeah.
somebody had to be on
One of the adults
shaky
had-
bun duty.
Yep,
Somebody
yep.
had to be patty pat.
Yep,
Like,
absolutely. But it was fun. It was still a fun game. We, I had to double check a couple of
lost.
things on the.
oh no, I won.
No, you.
This one I won. Oh yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I think the card is still in there.
Yeah, I won this one. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, Jessie, 83 points.
See?
83 points to my 72, to David's 70, and to Bruna's 66. Bruna would have done better, but she was collecting. She was collecting from the third row of heroes.
Yeah.
And they weren't.
worth as
They
much.
were not worth as many points as the other ones that we were collecting.
No, that was a fun game.
But that was a good one. everybody enjoyed it, had a great time.
Yeah.
And so this is a great game. I will say that I really enjoy this game now that we have those Etsy
Yeah, that
pieces.
makes it a big difference.
Makes
actually.
a big difference.
Getting
Just
some of
adds
those
a little
pieces,
bit
yeah,
more
yeah.
thematic flair to
Yeah,
it.
I like it.
So this is a great one. Is it just set collection? This one, yes. Comic Hunters is just set collection, but it's also drafting.
And it has multiple different
Or bidding, it
ways to
depends.
draft.
So you have a closed draft, which is the store. Then you also have the online auction, which is actually more of an auction. You lay out 4 lots. One that has 5 cards in it, 2 that have 4 cards in it, and 1 that just has 3 cards in it. And you're bidding using your, I can't remember what they call it in the game. Secret stash, yeah, that's what it is. So there's an auction bidding round of it, and then there's a convention where it's kind of strange. There's a grid of cards out there, and you can move a card as long as there's open spaces. You can move it into another row or column, and then you can choose one hero
in that row
or column that you moved it into, and you get 2 goes at that, and then that's the end. And then there is another one that is a little bit different, but it's still kind of drafting, where you start with 4 cards in a column, and on your turn you can draw a card and add it to one of those rows, or you can just take one of those rows. And I think it's called the flea market.
Right.
And but it's basically 4 different flavors of drafting cards. But the name of the game is Set Collection.
It was fun.
It was very fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We liked that one.
Title of the bathroom rant videos.
I know.
Something like top 10 things that make a great game store. It's an older video. Yeah, we did that at Dice Tower East one year. Let's see, Blake Cavaney. Top 10 essentials for a good game store and top 10 signs for a good game store. Yep.
That sounds like it.
Yep. All right, so that was Comic Hunters. And then how many games of this did we play?
Well, I played one with you, and you played one with David.
Yeah, so we played at least 2 games of this. I really love this game.
I like this game a lot.
Really love this game. This is easily my best game of this year.
Yeah, this is fun.
Easily.
I want to teach the kids to play this, because they're both Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's really cool because a lot of people have I saw some, not a lot, I saw some people saying they've never had it where Frodo and Sam got the ring to Mount Doom. I've heard some other people say they've never had the Nazgul catch.
Like,
Frodo
we've done
and Sam.
all of it.
We've done all of that.
We've had Frodo win, we've had the Nazgul win, we've had it tied, and then we had to do tiebreakers.
Yeah, tiebreakers, and then we had one person just, I think David won with domination.
With the board. Yeah.
Where he got presence in all 7 territories.
Yeah.
We've had it win a number of different ways. So and so I think each of the ways that you can win are viable. So I think it's a great little game.
Yeah, I think it's super
now
fun.
I know it's like a rejiggering of Seven Wonders Duel. But I think it's a better fit. I think the theme is just a better fit. I think the mechanisms that they employed in this are just more fun.
I thought it was neat.
But we really enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
I knew that one was going to get played. I thought David would like that, and he did. Is it mechanically the same as Seven Wonders Duel or completely different? Yeah, it's basically, David Brown said it pretty well. Seven Wonders Duel with area control. That's a good way to say it, but there are differences. It's been so long since I played Seven Wonders Duel. I couldn't really tell you exactly what all of the differences are, but from what people have told me, there are slight differences, a number of them, but the main difference is that you are basically playing Seven Wonders Duel with area control. Luke Shirus is here. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, buddy. And finally, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yep, finally. Last game we played this 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, I think twice at least.
Well, I know you and I played it 2-player, And then I think you and I played it again 2-player while we were there. And then we played it 2 more times after that. So I think we played this 3 times while we were there. And what did you think? I want to hear what you thought.
I like this game, actually. I like this game. I like the, that you can collect the monsters. I like the fact that you can get points on your letters. You can get points with the Valkyrie. You can get points with the battles. You can get points with... So any way you play, there's things that are going to give you points.
Yeah.
And every time I play, I enjoy it a lot. I actually... We don't do a lot of rolling, or we don't do a lot of flipping right, or whatever this is.
Well, this one is a little bit different. It is in a roll and write genre.
We don't do a lot of them, but I like this game. I actually enjoy it. I think
this one is... This is what they're calling a draft, write, and fight.
Draft, write, and fight.
Because you're going to be... It's a closed draft at the beginning. And then you're going to be writing things on your sheet of paper based on what you drafted. And then there's a combat phase at the end of all of that.
The only downfall I'd say is because there are so many things that you have to fill out on the card, is that the teach is a little hard. Because you have to, this gets you this, and this gets you this, and this is over here, and this gets you that. But once you've played it, it's like, oh, okay, I got this.
I think you can still teach it within 10 minutes.
We did. I think by the second round, Bruno was like, I got this. I know what we're doing. So,
how complex is Clans of Midgard? It is not complex. I think it's...
I enjoy it.
I think it's normal. Like for me, French Quarter was a super complex.
Oh my gosh, that one was
roll
hard.
and write.
Yeah.
Super complex for me. It's nowhere near that.
That one
nowhere
was
near that.
So complex.
But
this is I didn't get overwhelmed with this game, and I frequently get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
On any game, not just a roll and write or whatever. I can get overwhelmed, but I don't on this one. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I
like this one. I want to play this one with the kids too. I think it's going to be on my list for the cruise of things I want to play with the kids.
Sure. I recorded my review of this today. It'll be going up on the Dice Tower tomorrow, so you can go check that out. But generally speaking,
I enjoyed it.
I like Viking games.
True. I mean, we do know you.
I like Viking games. Yep, I do like Viking games. So, but we had a good time playing this game. We had a good time playing.
Yeah.
So that is that. What other questions do you guys have for us? We are going to be here for a few more minutes.
We will do a live Q&A on Saturday from somewhere.
We will?
Don't you? You just said we will.
We're going to be moving on Saturday.
Oh,
Friday and Saturday are going to be moving days.
No, never mind.
I don't think we're going to be able to do that unless it's at night like this one.
Yeah, I forgot. But I just asked you that, and you said, yes, we're going to do it. And that's when I said, we'll have to do it from our phones, because I didn't know where we're going to be doing it.
Sam likes Viking games? Wow, I had no idea.
Right? I was surprised.
And then Vanessa mirrored that statement almost to the T. Just got my Ruination Kickstarter in today. Ever played it, Sam? No, I haven't played it. It's a bit like Blood Rage with more fighting. Well...
Ooh.
This is kind of like Blood Rage Roll and Write.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
It really is.
So...
And I kind of liked it, so...
Next week is when you said next video. Q&A from the moving truck, Blake says.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
Or a Q&A of all the boxes of games. All the van filled with games. So
we are in the middle of moving.
We are. This week is kind of busy.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So it's going to be spotty. We'll talk about that next. It's going to be spotty over the next couple of weeks because there's a lot of variables that are still up in the air. For example, I think our water and everything, our power is supposed to be turned on Wednesday. I think even our Spectrum service is supposed to be turned on Wednesday. We don't even know if we're going to be in the house on Wednesday.
Right, but Spectrum, they just said you can pick it up and move it, so I don't think it matters what day.
Truth. But they still have to go turn it on.
No. This one we just pick it up and move.
Okay.
Spectrum, we pick it up and move it.
Okay.
We don't know. There's lots of things going on that I just don't have a grasp on. But
How many times have you played Joan of Arc behind you? I see it on sale sometimes. Seems heavy and long though. It was very procedural. I've played it.
Oh, I remember you playing it.
Yeah, I've played it. I would probably say over the years, not very many times. I've probably played it 4 or 5 times over the years. It's very procedural, but if you are savvy on 2-player war game type stuff, then it will not be heavy or difficult for you. If you are new to that, then yeah, there's going to be a lot to grasp. But the dice rolling mechanism,
I might be thinking of Solomon Kane, where you're playing as characters of that character. That's Solomon Kane.
Yeah, that's Solomon Kane.
And maybe I haven't seen you play that.
So, how many times have you played Seems Heavy and Long? It wasn't long-ish, but it is a scenario-based game where you have goals or objectives to reach for each scenario, and how long it takes for you to reach those goals or objectives determines how long the game goes. It wasn't, I mean, like I said, I don't mean to be a broken record here, but if you are savvy on 2-player war-ish kinds of games and those scenario-driven type stuff, then that's right along the same lines as what Joan of Arc, Time of Legends Joan of Arc is. Derek S. Surprise live Q&A.
I know. It wasn't. I'll try to help Sam schedule this week so that you guys will know what's coming up. I'll try.
Good
to
luck.
Help you.
Good luck, lady.
No, he doesn't want me to schedule.
No. It's not that. It's just a good night. We got.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We have to schedule it, and then you plan around that event.
Yeah. I just don't know that there's going to be a whole lot because, I mean, Thursday. All right, so tomorrow is our up in the air day.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Yes, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Sorry.
And we're hopefully going to be signing papers and getting the keys tomorrow. Because Thursday, we've got furniture being delivered. I was planning on being over there to build the beds and so that the kids could just move their mattresses. And I was going to do some other stuff in the house while I was waiting on those other things to show up. And then Friday, we're supposed to be picking up our 20-foot moving truck. And
it's going to work
Friday
out.
and Saturday.
It's going to work out.
FedEx.
It was super frustrating, though.
How was the turkey? The turkey was amazing.
Oh, we had such a good Thanksgiving dinner. I'm going to rave on David's North Carolina family. So being in the military, their family becomes their platoon, their group,
their surrogates.
Their people that they are serving with. And their North Carolina family is amazing. We had so much fun with them. And not only do they have David and Bruna and the baby in their arms as their family, they opened it up and opened us in too. And it was so great.
And David's platoon is actually, he was telling me this one of the days, David's platoon is actually known for having
camaraderie.
That close knit
so great.
camaraderie, even compared to the other platoons.
And walking along base, everybody was, coming together, and I loved it. I loved it. It was a great dinner. I had some great moments that made me giggle.
Yeah.
And like, everyone brought stuff to share, and it was delicious, and everybody, went all out except one kid.
His platoon leader brought some homemade cornbread that was.
Oh, it was like
something
to die
else.
For cornbread.
And one of the privates brought Spam, 2 cans of Spam, and we
different
were like,
flavors.
Right on.
He brought 2 different flavors.
Yeah, he brought 2 different flavors of Spam. That was like right on, dude.
It was so awesome.
But it's cool though, because you bring what you have.
Or you bring what you know how to cook, or what you know,
exactly.
and it was
bring
awesome.
What you
it was
bring
awesome.
what you have, and that's
we had
awesome.
So much fun with them.
Absolutely. We had a great time. We actually got to spend 2 nights.
They had a really cool kitty.
Ghost. Albino.
White kitty with 1 green eye and 1 blue eye.
Yep.
Oh, she was really pretty. We had, and spending time with them felt like spending time with family.
Yep, it did.
It was so great. And we went to a Christmas lights display.
Yep, we did. Everyone always says lift with your legs, but no one ever actually does it.
I do. Because I can't lift
No,
with
he's making a joke.
Oh, you're lifting with your legs.
With your
right.
leg. Yeah, you can't do that.
Got it. You're funny.
Ryan Picklesimer is here. What's up, Ryan? Howdy, howdy. Also, will we get a tour of the new place? Yes, you will.
Of course.
That's one of the things that I was planning on doing once we actually get into the house, when everybody else is doing stuff and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's going to happen. Platoon sounds like a sneeze.
Platoon.
Platoon! Yep, you're correct.
And there was one kid in their platoon who was invited, because I don't think he had a home that week. You know, he didn't have any place he was going. Yeah. And they totally invited him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was straight out of high school.
Had to be.
He was like...
Because they said he had only been there 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was like... It was like our kids. And he got all kerfluffled
when we
asked him his name, because...
And then it didn't help that I couldn't really hear because the TV was going loud, and I couldn't hear what he was saying. So
we had to ask him a couple of times, and then we finally got his name. David says over our shoulder, "You know, they're civilians. You can say your first name." Yeah. And the poor kid didn't even know what to do. He was like, Oh, it was so cute. It was like amazing. And to those people that love
I'm sorry.
family.
Blake corrected me.
What did you say?
He was not making a joke about lifting with your legs. He was being serious. Well, I always do.
People just bend straight over and lift it up. I can't. I even bend with my legs when I have to pick up the kids at work.
It belongs in a museum. Have you ended that series, Brett asks?
No. We haven't ended anything.
I have put that on a break for right now because it helps free up some time for me.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. It belongs in it belongs in a museum. Usually goes for about an hour.
Right. And then you edit.
And then no. Oh
no, it's live.
And then I have to the 2 winners. I have to get their prizes together, and then I have to take them to. That's about another hour altogether of travel time to the office, the post office. The time I spend at the post office, traveling back, all of that, packaging the thing up, it's all about an hour. So that's 2 hours that I can cut out over the next 6 weeks. So that's 12 hours. See, she's back on her devices over here, ladies.
Because there's a new picture of the baby.
Oh, okay.
I can't help it.
Will you be putting up Christmas lights on the new house?
Yeah, like Friday. Let's go.
More than likely. Will the old house be dark and gloomy?
Probably not.
No,
we are going to actually stage it for sale. So there will still be lots of things in here.
Yeah. Victoria says she's so glad that we had a great Thanksgiving.
It was great. It was so great. Made me smile.
My dad has some great Army stories. When my dad was in the Army, his buddy went to a bed. They set up a Christmas tree lot in the parking lot. He exists. A bar. He exits the bar and sees all the trees.
Oh, that's funny.
His training kicks in. He climbs the tree. It falls over and dominoes.
That's awesome.
Thanks for clarifying. It's my favorite. Yeah, I understand, Brett. I like doing that one too. It's a very chill.
Yeah.
Time, and
actually, all of our series are still coming back, but just while we do this and that and this and that, we might have to do a little hiatus.
Have your favorite Christmas movies changed since your top 10 a year ago?
No, not mine. Nope.
Really?
I don't think so. Although Violent Night made mine last year.
I know, but the one
Red one.
There has been
I don't know, because
an
I have a
addition.
lot of Christmas movies that I love. I
Yes,
watched one
she
last
does.
night on the airplane, and Sam didn't have to watch
See,
it
I watch movies that I've never seen before.
on the airplane.
Yeah.
I was like, holiday. Yes.
My dad was in Germany in the army, and he can order a beer and ask for the bathroom.
Yep, that's about it.
Yeah,
I can do that in German too.
about the size of it.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, I think we went to go see Red One, and we really enjoyed it. I think it'll probably be added to the
Top 10?
to my top 10. I really enjoyed it.
It was fun. See if we could watch Violent Night tonight while we pack, because you don't have to pay the tip. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you didn't see the maniacal glint in her eye when she said that.
While we pack. I told the kids too. I sent them a text and I was like, hey, guess what? I haven't seen you guys in like 9 days. I'm super excited to hang out with you and pack.
Have you seen Hot Frosty on streaming?
No, but that sounds scary. I don't want to munch anything like that.
Hot Frosty?
Ah!
Yeah. I'm not even going to Google that.
Ah!
Nope. Otto Norman, congratulations. I don't know. Thank you. I don't know what we're being congratulated on. Maybe he just got to the part where
Well, congratulations, yes.
where we announced the winner.
Auto mode on, maybe.
Yeah.
We did.
I
So
didn't even
talk about-
realize that movie was in theaters. I just assumed it was streaming.
Is that Red One? Is that what she's talking about?
I don't know. Hot Frosty.
I'm scared. I am not going to Google it. Remember, I'm a preschool teacher. I don't want to know what Frosty does at night.
Why'd you have to go there? Maybe it's just because he's able to.
Got some hot flashes.
Yeah.
Okay, so announce the winner again, and we got to wrap up.
The winner is. Nope, Red One. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that is.
It was in theaters. It's probably
yes.
streaming by now because.
Yeah, don't Google Hot Frosty.
Yeah,
Blake
I'm not
says.
gonna.
Which I think probably means that Blake Googled it.
No, no, no.
That's probably what that means. It sounds bad. Stupid movie about a snowman with abs coming to life. Still sounds naughty. It isn't that. Okay, Derek. Take your word for it, buddy. Hot Frosty sounds inappropriate. It does.
I'm telling you. Or maybe it's a drink you order from the coffee stand.
To quote Tom Vazel, the internet is your friend. To quote Joey Evans, you shouldn't Google things.
Yes, that's super true.
That is true.
That's super true.
King Chaos or King Chaos is the winner. Yes, that is correct. King Chaos is the winner. David and Liz Burton, a.k.a. King Chaos. So congratulations. I will be reaching out to you here in just a few minutes to let you know that you are the winner.
Winner?
Winner.
Winner?
Yep. Can't recommend it, Derek says. Well, then
No,
you shouldn't
I
have
don't
brought
wanna
it
know.
up, man.
I told you.
You shouldn't have brought it up if you can't recommend it. So it sounds like a bad Lifetime
No, it
movie.
does
No,
not.
it doesn't sound like a bad Lifetime movie. That's
Christmas
not.
in the Pines. Icicle Creek.
Yeah,
a
definitely
holiday
not Hot
story.
Frosty. That's not on. That's not on Lifetime at all. Nope, not gonna happen.
But Red One was really fun. Actually, one of the things I really loved in Red One, not as a spoiler, not saying anything spoily, but the reindeer were so cool.
Yes.
And, you know, we hear this poem of the 8 tiny reindeer. And so I love it when people like take different interpretations. I loved it. I loved the reindeer.
Yep, reindeer were cool. Okay, MTV then. Yeah, probably MTV.
Maybe MTV.
Yeah,
And it's a
that does sound like it's.
and it's a 12-week it's a 12-week vote off. It's like Big Brother. It's like you have to.
I am getting less and less and less interested in even worrying about hot frosty.
I'm not watching it. Okay, we have to go.
Yep, we do. All right, thank you for joining us. We are kind of back. As far as the channel is concerned, it's going to be spotty, but I'll be putting some stuff up over the next few days.
And
A lot of my time this week and next is going to be spent on editing stuff that's going to go up.
yeah,
But
we are back in front of the camera. There is a
yes,
camera.
We are.
There
Yes,
is a
we are.
table.
It's just that there's not a whole lot of stuff back behind
No,
us
it's
because
literally
it's backed
only
up.
that stuff.
Anyway, we're out of here. Thank you for joining us. Happy
Advent.
sure. Yeah, happy
Advent just started
Advent.
December 1st.
Happy Thanksgiving, belated. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that stuff. We'll still be around, but if I don't say a happy, what is that? It's that line from Truman Show. Anyway, you can Google it later. You've never seen Truman
I think
Show.
I have. You've asked me, and I've said yes, and I think I
so.
have. I just don't remember it.
Nice to have you kind of back. Yeah, it's nice to be back. We had a great time. Don't get me wrong. We had a great time in North Carolina. We enjoyed every moment thoroughly. But
Looking
yeah,
forward to see my kids.
it is good to be back home, and we got stuff to do. So we will see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Bye.
Happy Festivus.
No. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Okay.